Welcome to WROL Broadcast. I am Hate Mail, and with me today I have Kage, and also a very special guest, Mirror Master from our alliance, who is, I guess we can say he is a real Mirror Master fan now. And we were questioning
Yeah.
it for a while there since he didn't have him geared. But Mirror, give us a little bit of your background, how long you've been playing, favorite characters, the whole hoopla.
And how do you
So,
finance your Rebirth 5 characters?
I've been playing off and on since about October of when the game released, and my favorite characters are like the Kryptonians, like Superman, Mirror Master, and like Flash, all of those. And I get my money from selling my kidneys.
Well, I guess, well, Flash and Mirror Master don't exactly count as Kryptonians, but you like the Flash family.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so you recently took Mirror Master to RB5. How you liking him so far?
He's really good. His only weakness is like going against blues, and sometimes like if it's a full green team, he doesn't do so well. But if there's a red, he obliterates them. Um, and my favorite team so far is like Lex, Chemo, Arcus, and Mirror Master, and then Saint Walker, Mirror Master, Castaway, Green Arrow, and Chemo or Clayface.
Well, it does help your Arcus is RB5 as well, so that murders.
And then your Mirror Master's Rebirth 5 too.
Yeah.
You did take on the Owl legacy of rebirthing. I think me and Kage talked about this in the last episode, but rebirthing a tune each month.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully Batwoman too.
Yeah, she would be horrifying. Actually, you're gonna have some of the scariest RB5 characters in the game because Arcus
Yeah,
is, I mean, he's scary anyway, but at RB5 he's horrifying. And then Costly when he finally gets Cassandra Cain RB5, she's gonna be scary too. She's a pain.
yeah. I'm not looking forward to fighting her.
Yeah. But anyway, so let's get into Mirror Master a little bit. What let me pull up my legendary order that I had for him. But what would you say, because his order is really tough for me. What would you say his must-have legendary skill would be?
Personally, I like 5, 3, and 1, and I'd say 4 is nice, but it's not needed, and I wouldn't say 2 is needed either. But I see a lot of differing opinions on it.
Yeah, see, I had one initially, but because at first I was using that ability so much, but I could see because his 5 does seem like uh, that's one of the most potent. That extra 60% damage seems like it's a big deal.
Yeah. That's what I really like him for, because that AoE could even kill Reds at Rebirth 5.
Yeah, but then that invisibility and 25% shield he gains when you cast his 2. Like he's one of those characters I feel like he needs a high rebirth to really get the biggest bang in the buck. Kage, what would you say his first legendary should be?
I like his 2. 2 first, and you can go either 3 or 4 next, or not 3 or 4, 3 or 1. Um, Ideally, you'd want those first 3, and then it's really up to you how you want to use him for his other abilities, because how I like to use him is I like to open with his 2, and ideally I'm already putting him in a speed down comp. So once he fires off his 2 and gives himself the invisibility, he's going to shoot everyone with his AoE. And I find the other abilities, 3 and 1, really just complement his kit really well.
See, I'm torn on the 3. I almost think that one should be a little later just because some characters I don't want to deal the damage, but I wasn't sure if they retaliated. I couldn't remember because it's a legendary upgrade, the damage.
What, the special damage?
Yeah,
No, they can retaliate.
that's what I thought. And some characters I don't want them to be able to retaliate. So I don't care about the damage on his 3 as much. More
Mhm.
using it for the turn meter down
Right.
Yeah.
and purging the buffs.
Yeah, that's why I find it useful because a lot of turn meter down characters, the exception of like Castaway, they don't have purging abilities.
Right.
So you end up locking yourself out of the game if they have something like death immunity.
Right. Which I love that purge, but that's why I feel. But I feel like the damage is kind of. I don't really care about the damage as much. That's why I push it back a little bit because I like the other skills better. With
I
Mirror
find it
Master, I find that 5 to be so important for the extra damage. Otherwise, it doesn't hit that hard.
right. I can see that. I don't know.
He's a
I
tough
think
one. You really
I think
need a lot of his legendaries.
what I personally did at L4, I left his 4 last, the extra speed down. It's only 10% speed down, speed lower, but you know you can make the argument that it just makes his kit that much more potent,
Yeah.
just having the extra speed down.
Yeah. He's a tough one. He's a tough one to figure out what's the best.
Yeah, but I like his 2. I like 2, 1, 3, 5, and 4. But that's me.
I'm leaning 5, 2, 1, 3, 4.
5. I don't know because if you open with his basic, it'll do that much damage, but he'll get the invisibility that enables his kit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's tough. He's tough.
Yeah. I haven't used his 2 too much. I usually just use it to shield up Arcus, or like if I'm using Lex, I use it sometimes too.
Yeah, because you don't. It's not a barrier for his 5. It's only a barrier for him to do extra damage.
Yeah.
He's tough.
Just take him an L5. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
I really think he needs to be like at least L3 to even be decent.
Yeah, for L3, I would agree with 5, 2, 1, 5.
Yeah, that any combination of those 3.
3 and 4 is up in the air. I personally would do 3 next.
Yeah, 4 I think
Um,
is his weakest of the. I think we all agree on that one at least.
But at least I think it makes his kit really
Yeah,
potent.
he's an L5 character. If you're gonna use him, you almost want him L5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So grind hard for his PvP week. Buy all of his gem packs.
He pairs really well with Chemo because that group speed down is great with him. He pairs well with Clayface still, like he used to. I want more blue speed down, a better blue speed down character to kind of round out the speed down team.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I also want Jake Garrick reworked. That'd be good.
I do too, and I feel like him to be the ultimate turn meter stealer. Like I really want to see an anti-turn meter character, like a full-blown anti-turn meter character. And I think Jay
Yeah,
Garrick
me
would be the
too.
perfect character for that.
When
Yeah.
was he released?
Anything else about Mirror Master you guys want to get into before we wrap up this meta report?
What teams are you using him in?
Who's you, me, or
You hate?
I like my favorite team with him is Saint Walker, Mirror Master, Chemo, and who was I using as the red? Oh, Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang is actually. We got a lot of comments on the previous video that people are really hating on Mr. Boomerang.
Yeah, I was actually very surprised by that because usually they yell at us for the opposite. We don't like a character that much. So,
Yeah, and then like Ravager. People are like really fascinated with Ravager.
which I still not feeling her at all. But
Yeah, I think she's a little niche, but don't sleep on Captain Boomerang. You got to put him on. You got to make a really good speed down comp, and these flash villains are really meant to be used in conjunction with each other.
I do have to say that Captain Cold with Mirror Master and Chemo or Captain Boomerang or whichever one you want to use, they do pair pretty well together.
Yeah.
I haven't tried him yet, but I've been wanting to.
You
got
should do it.
Jiren. Yeah.
I got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, it's been a busy couple weeks. So everybody out there, stay safe. We'll try to get some more content out. We have a few. What is it? It's only 13th of the month. We're gonna have to come up with some new episodes. So if there's anything in particular you all want to see, give us some ideas for some episodes. We have a Chemo episode pre-recorded for next week that I did with Joker and Ogre, of course. Chemo's their baby. Sad to have them on for that. And then maybe we'll come up with some. We do need to talk about the tier list, and figure out how we're going to finalize what we're going to do. Because we did hear your feedback. We had a lot of people very unhappy with the new list. Some people liked it. I think a good compromise will be something in between. So we'll think up what we want to do. Kind of talk through it. Maybe do a community poll. Let you guys have some input on it. And come up with a finalization, and then we're gonna send airdrop some cash to our artist because we keep changing things around. So, and update on Loot, he is not doing well again. So everybody say your thoughts and prayers for Loot. Hopefully he snaps out of this because he's been very sickly.
Stop getting sick, bro. Jesus, it's not that
You're
hard.
the Hulk.
Get better, Loot. I don't think he listens to the podcast anyway, but you never know. He reads the comments.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
All right, see ya.
Later.
Hi, this is Renee Sylvia 88, DC Legends moderator. Thank you for listening to this episode of WROL Broadcast. If you like this show, please check out patreon.com/WROL Broadcast and find out how to get cool perks. We all know what happens if Loot gets quarantined. It's raining gems, baby.